How many different sounds and feelings and different ways to convey messages can one band do on one album? Come June, we're going to find out. This is Red Handed Denial. Hey everybody, my name is Old School Nerd. It is April 20th. For some of you, that is a significant day. Bunch of potheads. But for the rest of us, it's Red Handed Denial video release day for Whitewater. Okay, so a lot of you know that the last couple of weeks has been kind of a whirlwind for me. One of the highlights of the last 2 weeks is to see Lauren Babic perform live with Holocene and Violet Orlandi in Portland, Oregon. And she is just a genuinely amazing person. Not just in her music, but just as a person. She is literally one of the nicest people I've met in a long time. Now, let's get back to what she's up to. She's back in Toronto. And she's together with the guys from Red Handed Denial. Their album's coming out in June. You need to be ready for it. Check out the links on her social media, also Red Handed Denial's social media, so you can stay up to date as to when, where, how, and how many copies you can order for yourself and your friends. These make great stocking stuffers. And if you don't want to wait till Christmas, don't. Hand them out in June. It's never too early to give away stocking stuffers, especially when it's great music. All right, so far we've seen aggressive. So far we've seen dynamic. A little bit of a funk feel, some blues, R&B, just all intermixed. This band is multifaceted in a way that I'm really excited about. And this is some of the things I've been telling a lot of you. 2022 is the year where all these bands from around the world, they've spent the last 2 years plus in lockdown, isolation, not able to tour, not able to do what bands do or artists do where they're creative and they spend time with fans. If you lock away artists and creative people long enough, they start to go deep into the recesses of creativity, and what they come out with could be something amazing. And I've said the only silver lining in regards to COVID, so many people have perished, so many lives have changed. Their only silver lining on the back end of this is that through the pain and trouble and hardship and struggle of the last 2 years, amazing art appears. So this is going to be Whitewater from Red Handed Denial. My name is Old School Nerd, rocking a neon colored Dragon Force t-shirt because I'm not standing in front of my green screen, so I don't think it's going to hurt anything. So Lauren Babic and the guys from Red Handed Denial. Let's see what they have to offer. I'm ready. Let's go. Such a nasty rhythm section. Oh my God. Okay. One thing I've noticed about Red Handed Denial in all the iterations, not just this current new content that's coming out for this new album in June, but the stuff they've done from before that we've checked out, is that there's always something moving. Now, what I mean by that, and go with me, is if Lauren in her vocal styling, is, like in this iteration, soft, alluring, sustained notes in a not aggressive, Lauren can literally make you feel comfortable. She can seduce you. She can scare you. She can rally you to go to war. It's usually one of those four. But with her voice, depending on her vocal style and how she's approaching the song, she could do one of those things. Comfort, seduce, scare, or pump you up so you can take on the world. Okay? In this iteration, it's more of a comforting sound. But one thing that Redheaded Denial does is if Lauren is on the softer side of vocals, elongated vocals, nothing too rapid or dynamic, the band has a tendency to become very dynamic to keep the flow of the music going. So in this case, this extremely nasty, funky rhythm section between your bass and your drums really shines here. And there are times when you see Lauren go into her harsh vocal or something where she's kind of a rapid fire, really amping up the song vocally, the band will play something more straight, something more, not simple, never simple, but something more straight across the board without too many dynamic ups and downs to where there's a balance. It never overstimulates, it never plays itself out, and the arrangement is never muddy. All of the members of this band are very young people, but the sound they're putting out, it has an experience, it has a maturity that a lot of younger bands don't have. That's why I love this band, because there's complexity here, and there's a story that's being told both musically and vocally. I'll stop talking for now. I'm waiting for that to pop off. I feel like it's about to pop off. right. The trenches. Interesting. All right. We're going to let this play without sound while we talk about it. Okay, just what you expected, and a few surprises that I wasn't expecting. The guitar solo caught me off guard. Haven't heard a true guitar solo from this band yet on the new album. I really like the way it's placed. The visualizations of this, not easy to do. For those who have never done any cinematography or videography in regards to water shoots, very difficult. You're having to deal with shadows, lighting issues, reflection issues, constantly. Also, temperature has a lot to do with this. You see Lauren singing as she's sitting in this water. If the water in the room is extremely cold, would there be steam coming off her mouth, condensation breath? I mean, those are not happening. The little air bubbles coming off of the face, it's very difficult to, number one, once you immerse yourself in water, everyone knows you have a very finite time that you can stay there. You can do different shots where you can do the submersion, where the air bubbles leave off of your body, off your clothing, out of your orifices of your face and ears and nose and mouth as you submerge. That sometimes can give you movement. Some of the shots in this video, they try to get as little movement to appear, like in this one, where it appears like they've been underwater for an extended period of time to where all you see is the errant small air bubble come up. This shoot, I don't know how long it took. I don't know where it was done, but it was done outstandingly well. All the members of this band should just tip their hats because outstanding effort. I know we talk a lot about what Lauren does because she has so many projects. She just came off tour. We all love the way she can transition from both totally revitalizing a cover in a way you didn't expect. For instance, Lauren's cover of Easy on Me, to me, better than Adele's original. That's a personal opinion, but I know quite a few people that agree with me, including Adele fans. But at the same time, she does these amazing originals with different band projects she has. And all I can say is, when I saw Lauren live a week and a half ago in Portland, she was doing a lot of the cover songs and stuff that worked within the group of the Holocene, Violet Orlandi dynamic. But just based upon her stage presence, her ability to engage the audience in a way that shows her as an entertainer, she can connect with an audience in a way that, when I told you earlier in this video that she is just one of the most genuine people that you'll meet, you can approach her and she'll talk to you like she went to grade school with you. There's no bravado, there's no ego. She just talks to you like you're a person, just like she's a person. And you can connect and you feel that trust and that connection with her on just talking to her. She does the exact same thing on stage. In the middle of her performance, there's something about when she points to the crowd or she does this. She does this, she'll hold her mic and stuff, and she'll do like this to the crowd, like, come on, suckers. Like, come on, let's do this. And the crowd gets up. I imagine that, but then with this original music from Red Handed Denial, this is a band that I want to see. I want to see this band. I mean, I want to see this band live. And I think a lot of you do. So, Lauren, official request. Get the record out. And I know you're going to be touring with Holocene during the summer and possibly, through a lot of the year. But I'm hoping that Red Handed Denial's album blows up so much that the demand to see them live overwhelms it to where they have to get on the road, not just in Canada, but throughout the US and other parts of the world. I mean, this level of music, it's high quality. Some of the best stuff I've heard coming out this year. And I mean, I just went to go see Dragon Force the other day and I was blown away by their show. I want to see this show. Why? Because of a little band called Seven Spires who opened up for Dragon Force that I still think is pretty much independent or smaller label. And they blew the crowd away because of the way they are musically, how tight their sound is, and how great they can connect with the audience. I have a feeling that Red Handed Denial, just based upon the fact that Lauren can go out by herself and enthrall a crowd. You put it with these three guys, and they have something special. Check this song out, Whitewater. It's on all the streaming platforms right now. Download it, connect with it, pre-order it, and that's all well and good. But don't forget, just because you download all these songs, Lauren does appreciate it, and so do the guys from Red Handed Denial. However, remember, the album's coming out in June. We still need to buy the whole album. And they're going to have vinyls. Yes. Yes. Confirmed. Vinyls. My name is Old School Nerd. This is Red Handed Denial. The song is Whitewater. And it was quite overwhelming. It's like a bathing in musical greatness. Okay, that was a bit too far. You know, you always get to the end of a video and you're like, what should I end the video with? Should I say a little more? Can I say a little more? That time, I should have shut the hell up.